Hello, friends. Welcome to the Soccer. My name is Delale Frank, and this is News Daily, where I serve you with all the major trending news in the last hours. So, in today's edition, we're going to talk about the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. CAF did the draw today in South Africa, and the interesting thing is that Ghana has gotten a very familiar opponent. We're going to talk about that as well, and then we'll wrap up with some exclusive interviews that I have to share with you. Kumasi Santikroko's player Enoch Morrison has come out to explain what actually happened between him and Prosper Ogun when they were playing a game or they were training grounds, and people said that he has challenged the head coach. We'll look at what he actually said in this particular video too as well. So without wasting much time, let's get straight into today's news. Right, so let's start from the Black Stars and then the draw. So CAF did the official draw for the Afcon Qualifiers, which is 2025. I brought you an earlier update that the qualifiers itself will be happening. The tournament itself, I should say, will be happening in Morocco next year, which is 2025 next year, December to January. And the draw was supposed to happen today. Yesterday, I brought you an update and we talked about Ghana being seeded in Pot A. The draw has been done, and Ghana, interestingly, happens to get Kwesi Appiah as an opponent. Sometimes, I was telling somebody that sometimes if you are not careful, these things will let you believe that football is somehow scripted. Because upon all the 48 teams and all the opponents that Ghana could get, it's only Kwesi Appiah's team that Ghana got. So Kwesi Appiah is the head coach of Sudan. In the World Cup qualifiers, they are unbeaten. They're in the same group with Senegal. They are topping their group.
So Group A is Tunisia, Madagascar, Comoros, the Gambia. Group B is Morocco, Gabon, Central African Republic, Lesotho. Group C is Egypt, Cape Verde, Mauritania, Botswana. Group D is Nigeria, Benin, Libya, Rwanda. Group E is Algeria, Equatorial Guinea, Togo, Liberia. Group F, that is Ghana, Angola, Sudan, Niger. Group G, Cote d'Ivoire, Zambia, Sierra Leone, Chad. Group H, DR Congo, Guinea, Tanzania, Ethiopia. Group I, Mali, Mozambique, Guinea-Bissau, and Swatini. Group J, Cameroon, Namibia, Kenya, Zimbabwe. Group K, South Africa, Uganda, Congo, South Sudan. Group L, Senegal, Burkina Faso, Malawi, Burundi. So this is the total group of all the nations. And the qualifiers is in a way that only 2 countries will be qualifying officially from each group. So in Ghana's group, for instance, Ghana and then any other country that is in that group will be qualifying. But Ghana finds itself in a group of, I think, the group of death, because it's a group that has countries that's at least 3 in this country group have been at the African Cup of Nations before, and they have African Cup of Nations pedigree. Ghana, maybe Sudan, but Sudan, what makes Sudan a contender is the involvement of Kwesi Appiah and what he has been able to do with Ignatius at the country now. Sudan plays outside Sudan currently, and guess what? In all their games ever since Kwesi Appiah got there, the country is unbeaten. Before he joined the team, they had lost all their games and they were yet to win a single competitive game. Now he has turned things around. In the World Cup qualifiers, they are excelling very well. Kwesi Appiah will be coming to Kumasi to play against Ghana, and guess what? That should be the most interesting game you can ever think of. Charlie, so imagine that with all the opponent that Ghana could face, we end up facing Kwesi Appiah. The same Kwesi Appiah that was with the Black Stars and he got sacked is now coming back to come and play Ghana. And trust me, if there's anybody that can worry Ghana in this group, it should be Sudan. Because one, Kwesi Appiah is familiar with Ghana, and now his team is going to play us again. Every player in that Black Star squad, Kwesi Appiah has an information of these players. Charlie, it's going to be an interesting game, honestly. Ghana versus Sudan at the Barbara Sports Stadium is obviously going to be an interesting game. Let me know what you think. Others are saying that Kwesi Appiah is working for the Ghana Football Association as an executive committee member. He's a coach of another country that Ghana is going to play. upon all the opponents that CAF could give Ghana, how Kwesi Appiah Sudan? Charlie, sometimes these matches and these conversations in football, if you are not careful, you think is like how did they call up? I did come kind of say. If you are not careful, you think that somebody somewhere manipulating. Because I've been trying to understand this. Upon all the teams in the pot 3, how can Sudan be the country that Ghana would get? Charlie, football. So that's it. We don't know how things will happen, but the details of these games that the qualifiers will start from September to October. It is going to be the shortest Afcon qualifiers because Africa needs to get their teams ready for the next African Cup of Nations. So that is basically what is going to happen. Let me know what you think about it. Others are saying Kwesi Appiah should resign as the ESCO member. Let me know. Will Kwesi Appiah's involvement with Ghana football as the executive committee member affect his performance as the coach of Sudan, or would he have an inside information that will help him beat Ghana? Because others are saying when Otuado is doing his stats, Kwesi Appiah is not there. But Charlie, some way. Anyway, let's move on from that and talk about Kotoko's player Enoch Morrison. Enoch Morrison has been officially laid off by Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and he's one of them players that upon all the 21 white players that Kotoko have sacked, he's one of them players that everybody is talking about because it comes out of nowhere. A very solid player, and people are saying that he was a gang leader. People are saying the boy had a misunderstanding with the coach. He challenged the coach, so he came out to explain that in an interview with Sadiq Adam. So I'll leave you with that interview so that you enjoy. When you're done, leave a comment in the comment section. But until we meet again, my name is Elade Frank. Bye-bye for now.
And I respect the supporters so much. Say me chantro atu obi so ewo team ni mu. Ye ko Kwame Che ho ye training. Ye team no coach Amaya say ye two strategy e depress. Okay. Ye obako obi abefa ne maka. Yeah. And I obako ye be jai 4-5 no na aba medium block. Yeah. And against Olympics no e park no so na me bo holding. So me of the bigger picture of the field. Yeah. And we wanted coach person call medium block. IHS ye be jai 4-5 no my den. O must start to build up. So ye use second 11 no as Olympics. Okay. Or training grounds. And ye pass defenders no they carry the ball. Omo fa ball na I say obi amake omo ye jai omo. Into mutim the ball ni pushing eba. Into pushing eba. Now midfielders no so ye movement. Yes, and ye holding in number 8 no. Omu drawing out of position. Okay. Ente hon na me ben coach am catch coach. Dia me hu ni o. Enti anka ye match anko for me no mo carry ball na ma problem no. Ye ma omu markets ni ko eden. Enko form. Na ye hwe say style ben on betimi strategy ben bi on betimi abo. Eno no e bia on be ball long so ye wo play on new routine wo on betimi afa air balls na maye. Because ye job no mo de ball ne ban e face problem.
Ti na suggestion
na me ko catch coach. Me teammate one na me kasa no. Me ko catch coach. And a coach friend ye nyina and o say and na mo dream for Olympics ho. But say na me so me de aba. Enti players ne penny saying. Omo pese dia me idea na me share no. Ye no. Ana say ye first one ye no. Okay. And na ye nyina ye kasa wo field no so. Ye players ni nyina ye kasa. So I was asking say enti me both him now I've seen something I shouldn't talk. And I mean to me and suggest say
coach Buanfu or
coach Buanfu. Technical teams in they were away.
Now then etimi kwa bonten say you are challenged. The lad say ebia na wo ho. Men ka say bia mumi no na ma plan bibi because they are listening. Other players ne so ho. Said they all can there. Not just it's a normal team. Ye wo ha bia ye be sure yetimi prepare show prep na obi aka say oba story way first. Time ninti me mama Buanfu. Said they all cannot see coach Buanfu. Yeah. But who say or challenge ye and o twa nkontompo ha.
Na oba na make and say even o challenge as a coach in the decision go bet marker as suggest be a coach. We player can never command the coach to do something. Yeah. Bet ma suggest so o suggest here e trainer upper no offer. Okay. Upper onfa. Intina na make say sometimes your allegations be or anomaly no. Me normally Ghana Premier League players no. Sebi omo hu ye say we are not professionals. Okay. But me and yes be a me call World Cup from under 17 national team amakono misua de I learn about the job that I'm doing. Inti ye wonema bi wo ho a me de bia me ka me a professional player. So anything that I do normal. Say me cry me personally. Na me ti mika nsem che coach. E bia me hu say ha say wo ma player we both this make ma suggest ya chere.
Captain so.
Opa no betie opa or even oba ye call World Cup. Me catch World Cup me otu ade video we opponent. Me catch and say coach I think say World Cup na a lot of crossings no goes are ebam no like ye pull up by na ye team no or ye a lot of pull outs into no me kamenye bi like on country or mo say de be ya enye say bi on je so bia ne perception or e bi obi wo person on kati no ombo ba bi ye mo mu e bi o na nipa no kwa adwen players no kwa adwen ba say
adwen ni nipa ba
a lot of crossing emba so even as a Black Stars level, make catch any boy food okay, or catch a no cray, okay, videos are. That is the main reason why I acquire a training say, so he would now normal. But I said the bear also as a player, no, a ball cram out me create a lot of things on the field of play. And so me when the anime and